Well, good morning guys and welcome back to SwampChook Overland. Just camped here last night at the Mangakawa. I'll have to check on that one reserve just outside of Tikawiti. And it's a bit colder here than up in Northland. But yeah, really cool spot. Some cool cliffs up there. But yeah, today heading down towards Puriora just to check out a few of the places I haven't been and yeah, have a bit of a look around. So why don't you come along? That's pretty cool. That swing bridge is closed though, unfortunately. So it's a nice little campsite here, although evidently this end down here, the opposite to the one we camped in, is the best for the morning sun. So I will remember that for next time. Well, I hope I'll remember that for next time. But yeah, it's a pretty cool spot. We were camped around that corner there. And there's even flushing toilets here, so it's a pretty cool spot. So literally a few hundred metres from camp is this, the Waititi viaduct. It was built in 1889 and strengthened again in 1912. But it was one of the first major bridges on the main line heading south, I believe. But it's still in use and it's pretty cool, just looking at all the rivets and the structure. Would have been quite an undertaking back in the late 1800s to build something of this size, I would think. Heard a few trains in the night actually coming through over here, and it was echoing off those cliffs down at the campsite. And of course, there's a geocache here. I'm just on Piropiro Road, just a few, couple of k's up behind the campsite, and yeah, there's a few side roads. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's that way. Oh, that was a cool little sidetrack. Brought us up here to the Kitamaringi route. Some tramping tracks from here, I believe. But yeah, just a nice easy spot. Met a vehicle on the way in, and they reckon there's some other tracks around here that would interest me, so we'll go for a bit of a look. Well, this is a cool little track, another little side track. Yeah. Have a look and see where it goes, eh? Getting a bit narrow and scratchy, so I think we will head back. Tracks go for ages. It's pretty hard to tell how far they go on a map, so we're just sort of going and looking and seeing what there is to see. Plenty of those little side tracks as well, but most of them are pretty overgrown for something this size to go up there. So just beside the track here is this old historic stump house. Unfortunately it seems to have collapsed in the last few years, but up until recently you could still go inside it, and had a roof and like a bed or a bench or something in there by the looks. But it's pretty cool. So there's a little info board about it. I can't see where it says what year it was built though. Well, we made it to the end of the track. Looks like it just goes into farm from here. Pretty cool place to have a farm, really. It's pretty remote. Oh, we'll head back down the track and go the other way, I reckon. So we're back at where we turned off by the campsite. There's a bit more I want to show you today still, so we can't muck around too long, but it only looks like it goes for a few more k's down that way, so we'll go and have a look and then head around to the other side. So this is Piropiro where the campsite is. We're currently down that little track there. But today we've been up there and there and up a bit of there and basically up to that point. So we've got to head back out now and then up and around to over here. Alrighty, so we've reached the end of this track and yeah, it's been fun. There's still plenty of side tracks that I haven't looked at yet, so there'll be plenty to do on another trip. But for now, there's still somewhere I want to go today, so I'm going to stop the cameras for now and start a bit closer around there. Oh, actually no, I'll give you a quick look around that Pureora campsite on the way out. I'm quite impressed at how big it is, really. It's a free campsite and it's rather large. This is only part of it. There's more of it over behind me, but it's definitely popular. Yeah, it is Easter weekend, so that explains a bit of the people, but it looks like a really nice place to camp. We drive around from where we were before at Piropiro, and we're at the main Pureora Forest base. The dock base is behind me. The camping areas, oh yeah, just back at the dock thing I think is where you can camp around here, but there's another camping area through the other side of the forest. This is the Puriora link road heading from west to east. It's a pretty good condition gravel road most of the way, just some decent sized potholes. But yeah, what I want to show you guys is up along this way a little bit. and I'm fortunate enough to have a friend along who's helping share the driving on this trip, so it's actually quite nice to be in the passenger seat for a change. So we've made it here to the car park, and what I want to show you is just behind us down this little track. So let's go for a quick walk, eh? So this rather unassuming plaque in the middle of the bush here in the Purioras is the geographical centre of the North Island. So the way they worked this out is they made a cardboard cutout of the North Island and then built the mountain ranges and that on there to try and get the balance and that right, and then found where the centre point is where they could balance it on a pin, and then that was taken as the geographical centre of the North Island, and here we are. You can walk 3k's that way to the Mount Titirapinga summit. Link Road is that way, and the car park is only about 5 minutes back there. But yeah, the geographical centre of the North Island. Doesn't quite look it on camera, but we're already running out of day, and still a bit more of this track before we get out to the road, so let's head off that way. So I was attempting to take a shortcut out to the main track and found myself on this sort of tight, technical little track. It was great fun, but before long ran into some of the vehicles, and it was pretty evident that the track got pretty tough from here on out, more than I'd go on with the roof tent. So stopped and watched, and it turns out I knew a couple of the people. But yeah, from there on it was time to turn around and head on back out. Crikey, that's steep. That's cool.
See that where we're coming down, mates, but we were just take the slop stump up the track and drive. Oh yeah. And the same thing's going to happen here for a bit.
Well, this is unexpected.
That was nowhere near fast enough, mate.
Gotta send it.
You can tell them. It would have been right if we did that the first time, but it's dug that out now.
Yeah. That roof, a bit of a jump.
I hope you got that.
Yeah.
You got air.
That was a good video, that one.
Well, that's it for today. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe.